Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I've posted anything, but I got busy with the school year and my channel was pretty far down on my to-do list. So today I am playing along with Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming and her hashtag scrap control video. And I'm going to do some scrap controlling of my own. So I just finished making this planner and organizer that Natasha from Treasure Books showed on her channel, and I will link that below if you are interested in looking at that. But this is what I made. So this is a little mini notepad here. I've got 3 pockets here, and then a vellum pocket right here. And I sewed in some pages. I've got, well, 3 pages folded in half. And then I've got some little tiny vellum pockets right here. And I've got some side pockets over here. This V-shaped pocket right here. And a side pocket on the back. So from that project, I had several scraps. And today I'm going to use all of the strips. Those aren't strips, but all of these strips from that project. And I'm going to make some things with them. I started by I'm going to make some ruffles. So here's one that I've done as my kind of prototype. And there's my prototype. So I've already got I have a ruffle die that is from Coco and Reno and Fancy Pants. And so I've already cut some out. I'm going to pause my video and I'm going to take the rest of these strips over to my die cutting machine and I'm going to cut out some more strips, and then I'll be back and I will show you how I put them together. 1 second. Okay, everyone, I am back with some paper strips that I have die cut with my ruffle die. This is the ruffle die that I have. And if you don't have a ruffle die, no worries, because you can always just take a strip of paper and fold it back and forth, and I will show you how to do that. Let me get a larger strip of paper here. So you just need to fold your paper just back and forth. Doesn't have to be straight. That's kind of the fun of the paper ruffles. And then I just take some glue and I just pop some glue right there in that fold to keep it stuck down. I also wanted to show you that, so these are some of the offcuts that I got, and I'm going to keep these because they could be like little banner ends, and you know, you could attach it like that and have it be a little banner. I would, of course, trim that off, but that's some ideas. So don't throw away these pieces. Okay, so you can see that the die makes these little perforations on here. And first of all, I just kind of fold them all one way just to get them folded and creased. And then I fold it however I want it to go. So you could fold these any way you wanted. You could fold them like I could fold this one over. I could just keep folding over. I could fold it like this I could fold this one on top of the other one. That would give it a different look. You could go like that, and then I could fold this one back. So you can see I folded this one. I've been folding them kind of the same way. These two are folded the same. So, but this one is, you can go forwards and backwards, or you can just go all backwards like I did before. Guess it could also depend on your paper. If you had a specific image that you didn't want to cover up, that might determine whether you fold it forwards or backwards. And then I just take my glue bottle and I just put some glue in these little creases. And I'm using art glitter glue. This is in a bottle that I bought from Hobby Lobby. And then I just put something heavy on, put something heavy on top of it to let it set a little bit. I also like to go on the back side and put some glue in the creases on the back. Okay. And then I'm going to put something heavy on it. Well, heavy-ish. Okay, so let's take this one. This one I took it to my sewing machine and I sewed on it. Let's decorate this one. So I've got some things from my stash. This is my little bits of fabric that I don't want to throw away because I think I can probably use them for something. So, let's see, I was looking through, I saw this earlier. This is a little piece of ribbon that's got some little gold polka dots on it. So, we could glue that down. I'm just going to glue that kind of crossways so you can still see the stitching because I don't want to cover up the stitching. That was the purpose of it. So I've got some transparent stickers here, some butterflies. I've got this little doily sticker. This piece of vellum, it kind of looks like a postcard. These are just things that have been in my stash. Let's see. Also, if you wanted to ink the edges, you could do that. There's my dog, if you hear my dog in the background. I'm sure she sees something outside that she feels is going to invade our house and she's going to bark at it. So I teach during the school year and I'm on summer break, and my summer so far has been spent opening and closing my back door for my dog. That's my job. So I like that. I might put something underneath it. Let's see. Maybe this number. Maybe I could put a number under it. Let's do that. I'm just going to cut off this part of the number. And these are stickers. Let's see if it so it will be fully on there. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can peel this off. And I'll probably just put some glue on here just to be safe. And that's too bright for this one. Let's see, kind of like that. Let's see if I can get the backing off of this one. Or I've also got this butterfly sticker. You can see the number a little bit better through that one. Maybe I'll use this one. There we go. Okay. So there's one paper ruffle, and I'm using up my, again, if you missed it, I'm using up these paper strips. I cut them out with a die cut. They are from a project that I did earlier. So I'm using the offcuts, and I'm making paper ruffles, and I'm using my fabric scraps, and then other pieces from my stash. They're not necessarily scraps, but you know, it's always nice to use your stash. So this die set came with a large die and a smaller die, so you could layer them if you wanted to, layer them like that. Or I could layer these two. I kind of like that together. If you wanted to you could even put something in between the layers. Like, put some lace in between the layers, so it's kind of like peeking out. Let's see if I have a larger piece of lace. I could put this lace in between the layers. I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have been under a heat warning the last few days. It has gotten really hot. Today we had to there was the electricity, the Ameren guy came to our house, and I guess our house got flagged in their system or something for possible overheating. I don't know. And he went and checked things. I may have to go check on my dog and make sure someone's not trying to kill us. Okay. So I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. So the guy came to the door, and he was in an official uniform and everything, and checked out made sure there weren't any wires that were melted. And he said it was just because it was so hot today. But also, I guess we need to upgrade our the service to our house. But my son has a Tesla, so at the time that is probably what flagged it, because my son was charging his Tesla, and that was taking up a lot of our electricity. So let's turn this around. Okay. So I've got that so far. And let's see. Oops. I need to put a clip on this or something to hold it together. Let's see, where are my clips? They are not handy at the moment. Oh my goodness. This is too big. Okay, one moment. Let me go check on my dog. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. So I think the doily sticker would look pretty underneath it. I think it's a little too big to put on top. And it's got this big space right here. So I think I might put it underneath the ruffle. Okay. We'll do that. Maybe we'll slide it over a little bit so you can see it off the edge. Okay. And then let's put, could also use these for page tabs on the edge of a page. That would be cute. Maybe another number. Maybe we'll put the number on this side this time. And I also have these stamp stickers. I could use those. Okay. And I'll just put a little bit of glue on the back of this just to be safe. And oh, I think this was 06, I think. I don't remember which way it went. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I don't know. It looks odd to me either way. I don't know. Okay. And oh, that's kind of the same color. Got the mushrooms. Oh, I think I'm going to go with this blue one. Okay. And I'm going to put some glue on the back of this one as well. Whoops. And we'll have it hanging down a little bit. Okay, so there's my second paper ruffle. All right. Well, technically my third, but okay, let's see, a tiny one. That's cute with this little braided trim. I think I'm going to use this this offcut. That squeaking noise is my dog. She came downstairs to visit me. And she is playing with her toy. Let's see. I don't know if I like that. See if I like it the other way. So you could do that. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna maybe glue them like this. Glue that little one on top of the larger one. She just got a new toy from her. We get a bully box each month. And so she just got a new toy in her bully box. It was underwater themed this month. And so she got a squeaky octopus in her box. Okay. And I've just got a dry baby wipe here that I'm going to kind of try to wipe off the excess glue. Okay. And then we've got this underneath it, a little banner. And I feel like that's too big. Maybe a little stamp on top, that might work. Okay. And I think I'm going to use Fabri-Tac just because it's bumpy. My Fabri-Tac was leaking on me, so that's always fun when it does that. Okay. Oh, a glue string, take it with it. All right. So let's put this. I tend to put things always on the right side, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know if that's because I'm right-handed or what. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with this butterfly stamp. And I feel like I'm going to put it on. This is a cutoff from that number. I'm just going to put the stamp on top of this. Let me put some glue on it first, just because it feels very thin to be putting on that bumpy trim, and I don't want it to bump up the, okay. And then, since I'm not going to peel this off, it's a sticker, but I'm not going to peel it off because it's going to hang over the edge a little bit. So I think I'm just going to put some glue right here. Just going to put some glue on where I want it. And then, oh, I'm not going to ink this one. Okay. And there's my fourth paper ruffle. And I think that will be it for today. So remember, I played along with Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming for hashtag scrap control, and I will have her video and channel linked below. And at the beginning, I showed what my offcuts were from. They're from my file folio from Natasha at Treasure Books, and I will also link her project below. So thanks for watching, and I hope you stop back by for another video. I will probably also be playing along with Sherry's Thrifty Thursday because I have some thrift store goodies and Dollar Tree goodies that I would like to show you all. So thanks for stopping by, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.